So guys, what is up and welcome back to an awesome update video. Today we are going over the 238 update, I believe it is, and in it there, the big things, we had 3 new creatures added. Here you're looking at a pair of the beauties, the Woolly Rhinos. I will probably end up calling them the Woolly Mammoths. Along with that, we had 2 sea creatures added. We'll go over those in some separate videos. But the big thing that wasn't added, ARK Survival Devolved. I was very sad. I knew it was April Fool's. I thought maybe it'd be a joke, but at the same time, I had hope that maybe I wouldn't be screwed. Turns out I was screwed, so that kind of sucks. Anyways, today though, we're going to be focusing on the taming and showing off of this brand new beast over here, the Woolly Rhino, which just off the looks of him, he's going to be a little bit of a tank. So, because I probably realize he's going to be a tank, we want to get some good separation between us and prepare the taming. So I'm going to be showing you guys how the taming goes for him, what you want, how many trank arrows it might take. From my research, it takes about 5 to 10, I think, trank arrows right about. So let's go ahead and begin the process. We do have to watch out because there are very angry saber-tooths coming for us. No, they're coming. No, don't go for him. Don't go for him. We will help. We gotta help. Maybe. I hope. I don't want the Woolly Rhino to die. The good news is there's a second Woolly Rhino. So here we get to watch some second-hand action, aka him absolutely maul. Oh, that is mauling. Absolutely maul some things. So as you can see, he's no pushover. That's why we're gonna back up and start pelting him with arrows. Now, the interesting thing about taming here, not really interesting, more like the pain in the ass thing about taming here, while we run away and hopefully do some dodging and weaving, it's kind of good terrain for taming because you can get him stuck on some of these small little rocks. Not the best turn radius, and it's gonna take a couple hits. Like I said, you can get him stuck on these rocks, which will be extremely clutch. But the big thing is that it is found in the snow biome, and that's what makes this tame a little bit more on the risky side. Because, if you guys don't know, okay, this is like absolutely derpy right now. If you guys don't know, this biome is filled with very deadly predators, and they will probably try. There we go. We got him knocked out. As you can see, pretty low health, but he was a little bit damaged right before. And we got to put some food in here to tame. Really quickly, we can take a glance at his stats. I thought I'd have some narcotics on me. I do not for some reason, so actually, un momento, por favor. Alright, we returned, decided to spawn those in. As you can see, there is actually the other rhino nearby, but I got some narcotics, threw them on there. Got some metal berries, threw them on there, and you can see how the torpor is. It's not actually an insanely fast torpor drop rate, which is awesome because a lot of the most recent dinosaurs being added have been insane in terms of torpor, so that's already good news for us. We don't have to insanely babysit them, but still you're gonna want to be staying nice and close. Food drops relatively slow, not the quickest thing in the world, and in terms of taming, I do have some statistics for taming. So this is off of Survive ARK, the taming calculator. I'll leave a link to that in case you guys ever want to check that out, do some tames and whatnot. But the data compiled from that is saying that, if you don't know, the kibble that this guy takes is from the terror bird. To create that, you need a terror bird egg, a citronil, a cooked meat jerky, 2 metal berries, 3 fiber, and 1 water skin. That will make 1 terror bird kibble, and this can be fed to this guy using kibble. It will take, I think, 9 kibble, and you will be able to tame him in 51 minutes. If you use meho berries, it's going to take 4 hours, 17 minutes, so right around that 4.5 hour mark. Kibble is going to be around an hour. Vegetables will take about 4 hours, and all other berries will take about 4 hours. You're going to need about 120. And also, this is going for level 1s. As levels go up, you guys know that that stuff will go up. So that just kind of reference. You're going to want to set aside some time to tame this guy, and you probably want some kibble. Now, as you can see there, that's how much 1 meho berry put up his taming bar by, and whatnot. But do keep in mind that is on a 1 times taming speed. If we do like 3 times taming, it does get a little bit more reasonable at like hour and a half-ish. So, you know, for if the taming's sped up, which I feel like most people have, the Woolly Rhino should not be too ridiculous of a tame. And once he is tamed, which we will go ahead and speed up. No worries here. Don't want him to fall unconscious. I'll just force tame him. But the big thing, like I said, is since there are aggressive mobs nearby, such as saber-tooths, dire wolves, and all of those guys, it is a good idea to potentially wall him off and just make sure he's a little bit secure, and do your best to also fend off some enemies, especially if he ends up being low health. Like we can see down there, that's just an ankle sore. Argentavis might be a threat, but really it's pretty good here. And the rhino should be good. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed up this process. We will force tame the guy, and voila! We have the Woolly Rhino And now we just got to get the saddle for him. All right, and we return. I got us a saddle. The saddle will be costing you guys 24 engram points, and it takes 250 hide, 130 fiber, 100 cementing paste, and 60 metal ingots. I believe it can be made at the workbench, and here we can just see kind of some base statistics on it. It's going to have around 30 armor, and it's not too insanely high level. I don't think it should be relatively normal. But that is that. And the interesting thing, before we ride them, mess around with the taming, there is something else. And you can kill a rhino, and there's a potential for a specific drop to happen. So, Lord have mercy on my soul for doing such an awful thing. Oh, it's a level 1 too. That's adorable. Is that guy following us? No? Okay, well, let's remember the Woolly Rhinos up there. These guys have the potential to drop something. I'm hoping this guy drops it. Access the inventory. You can see there is a Woolly Rhino horn, which can be used in very specialized recipes, ... So you can get these Woolly Rhino horns, and what they become is the Broth of Enlightenments. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure how you actually make the Broth of Enlightenment. I am extremely sorry about that, but I do know that it can be refined. I'm probably gonna be in the cooking pot. I don't know. I was looking around a bit too, doing some research. I couldn't figure anything out, but I do know that the Broth of Enlightenment is what is made, and it lasts for 5 hours. A single sip of this incredible broth will expand your mind and broaden your horizons, granting greatly increased experience gain for a brief time. So pretty much before you get into some big fights, you drink this thing up, and for about 1200 seconds, which if I do my math right is 20 minutes, that will get you 20 minutes of getting a ton of XP. How much more XP? I have no clue. The XP on my single player world, I'm already capped out, and it's on 1,000 times multiplier, but I do know that it does give more XP for everything and anything that you do. So that is actually awesome if you're planning on doing some grinding, doing some hunting, anything like that. But back to the main course of the meal that you guys came here for. We're done with the appetizer. No more goddamn desserts, because we served the desserts before. We're riding the goddamn rhinoceros and having some fun. JK, I think he might be stuck or over encumbered. No, he's not. You know why he's not over encumbered? If you take a glance at his stats, this is relatively low. Only level 8, 600 health. Okay, could use some work. 130 stamina, solid. 110 oxygen. Don't think he's gonna be a submarine, so don't gotta worry about that. 3,600 food. Again, keep him fed. 765 weight. This guy has some weight to play with. 120 melee damage, 222 movement speed, and that is some real stuff. So if we move around with him a little bit here, we can see him riding around. This is his speed. Oh, we're getting some air too, and you can actually see the rhino very well might have an effect similar to the Giganotosaurus, however the hell you want to pronounce that, Gigantosaurus, as many people refer to him. If you take a glance at the top right corner, to the left of the health bar, he's got that rage meter that the Giganota, whatever it is, has as well. So that means that the rhino can probably go berserk, and if that happens, he's going to turn on you and go ham. Now, you can see he's actually able to pretty much run over trees, which is insane. You can just push that crap out of the way. And let's go ahead and check out his move. So if we left click, he just does a simple swipe. But the thing is, I think if we right click while we're running, he enters charge mode. No, he has a charge mode. I'm not sure how you enter it though. Unless that just is sprinting. No. Oh, that's what it is as he sprints. As you can, yeah. Okay. Okay, that makes some sense. That's not exactly his berserk. That's him running. Oh, so you know what I think happens? I think I figured it out. As you run, you pick up more speed. As you pick up more speed, your attacks can potentially do more damage. So, for example, we got to find someone to test this out on. Maybe one of these ankylosauruses will want to experiment with us. But what we can do, that's why it's probably good to work on the stamina with this guy. But other than that, that's about all he can do. He's an awesome weight mule, and he has decent movement speed, just really low stamina. Look at this, though. As we sprint, check out that rage meter build over to the left of the health bar. And eventually, when we hit max, that's when he's at max speed. When he's at max speed, he can really do some damage in anything he runs into. So, I say we wait a little bit. Let's kill this innocent deer. I'm sorry, deer. Wrong place, wrong time. You might just have to die a little. So, if we just run into it... Okay, no, we might actually have to swing, but... Get some hits here. As you can see, not too much damage there. You know, it's able to run away pretty peacefully. Let's pick up some speed, do some damage, and we killed it. A lot quicker than before. It was kind of hard to see because the tree was in the way, but we did kill it a lot quicker than before. Let's see if we can... Oh, no, I don't want to fight the T-Rex. That's a death wish waiting to happen. Stay away, T-Rex. Stay away. Don't aggro me. I'm staying away from you if you stay away from me. The thing is, we can there's a chance we can outrun him, because when this thing starts running, nothing's really getting in his way. He'll just knock the trees over. And he can really start to pick up some speed. So if you can build the stamina on him, whew, welcome. Alright, so here, what we're going to do, as you saw, just a normal hit on a Megaloceros didn't kill it right away. So, if we can, also we can probably level up his something here. We'll work on his stamina so we can kind of have a little bit of a sustained run. We won't do melee damage. Want to keep that experimental. Also, does he actually get the increased experience from that too? I'm not entirely sure. Now then, not only does he pick up speed, he does more damage. So if this Megaloceros would care to help us out with our little demonstration, we can show you guys just how powerful he gets. So, stamina full, pick up some speed, and pop that thing. We just one-hit that Megaloceros. Before, we couldn't do much damage, so what I want to do now, that about does it. This is about the Woolly Rhino. There's not much else I can really show off, like, I don't know what else you guys would want to see with them. If there's anything, let me know in the comments. But another thing you should know in the comments, or let me know in the comments, is what you love about this guy. I'll tell you right now what I love. The weight, that's pretty nice. The big thing I love is this charge ability, because holy crap. In the trailer video, you guys saw him absolutely destroy a T-Rex. The question is, can he destroy it now? We're going to put some points into the melee. Put some points into the health. His health really does not go up by much. It goes up by like 5%. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can just make this T-Rex have a very, very bad day. Hello, T-Rex. How do you do? Die! 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 Okay, we stopped sprinting. And as you saw, we're doing a lot less damage. But we still managed to kill a Rex in a rhinoceros. That's insane, because T-Rexes aren't exactly pushovers. So this thing can do work. And you saw that first hit that we did at full velocity. That's able to kill it. So this guy, this is what you want to lead into a charge. Just slam something and it will murder it. And I'm going to really quickly set the time of day to some daytime. And we're going to do it on one more mammoth and probably call it a day there. I don't think I'm forgetting much, but awesome mount. Very reasonable spawn time. The torpor on it isn't ridiculous. I'd say go for it if you can, but let's just kill this mammoth. Just destroy it. Hello, mammoth. Pwah! Pwah! Yeah, and when you stop your charge, your movement speed or your rage meter does go down, which kind of sucks. And okay, this guy's kind of chasing us. We're going to run away, and we're going to run back at full speed and see if we can kill him. And as you can see, not only is he, faster and does more damage. No, I put that backwards. I said that wrong. Not only does he do more damage, he becomes ridiculously faster. So, let's get ridiculously faster into this guy, and pah! There we go. Get a nice little hit in on him. And yeah, the rhinoceros, he does his best whenever he's charging. As a normal fight mount, still decent. We can make mammoths do backflips. It's not something every animal can do. But I love this thing. Oh, I cannot wait till we hop back in. Oh, look at how much XP he has, too. So, I mean, we can show you how much his health goes up by. Stamina goes up relatively low amount. About less than 10%, that's for sure. Oxygen, 10%. Don't go up in oxygen. Food, 10%. Weight, 5-ish%. Melee damage by like 2%. And movement speed goes up. Actually, movement speed goes up a solid chunk. And investing in movement speed, I don't know if that'll make your max damage better since you're moving faster when you hit something, but it does make you move faster, and then when you finally get somewhere, you can do some work. But other than that, there's not much else I can really talk about. If there is, let me know if there's something I missed in the comments, and I will potentially reference it in the next video when we go over probably the Dunkleo or the Europterid, however you pronounce that. But other than that, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. And I just messed up my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.